Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be setting up our 2019 annual budget with you guys. This is always a really exciting budget to put together because it kind of gives us just an overall snapshot of how the year could go. It helps us set our goals for the year as far as finances are concerned. So it's a really exciting thing to do, and it's one of my favorite things to do at the start of each year. So I've already laid out some stickers at the top. I just used this Erin Condren sticker sheet right here, the washi strips, and then I also used some stickers from the Erin Condren budget stickers right here too. So the way I'm going to do this is I am going to start out with our estimated annual take-home pay. Really important that it's take-home pay and not gross, because what I'm going to be looking at is our take-home pay, and then I'm going to deduct our fixed expenses like our mortgage, electricity, cell phones, things like that. I'll also deduct our variable expenses, which include groceries, gas, household items, entertainment, that sort of stuff. And then we'll just see, what we have left over from that in relation to the debt that we have left and what we could potentially put in savings and all of that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. I'm going to start out on this page here. Let me see if I can actually zoom you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so, and bear with me, I've got a new viewfinder, and I'm hoping that this will work out well, but it's like sideways on my end, so it looks funny to me. So I might need to adjust some stuff and everything like that. I was using this, for those that YouTube, I was using, because I film on my phone, so I was using this program called Reflector 3, and it's having a lot of trouble, a lot of glitches. It keeps like shutting down and then it won't connect and all this stuff. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. So I'm just using QuickTime on my computer to be able to see like what I'm doing, because my phone is above me and obviously I can't see the screen or anything. So yeah, I really cannot wait to get an actual camera to film on. But anyways, okay, so as far as like the little bullet points, I was debating between using some of these stickers to mark like bullet points like for each section, or possibly I was looking at these little binder clips because I thought that those were kind of fun. Or these flags are really great too. I actually really like the flags. Let's go ahead and go with the flags because the flags are colorful. It's rose gold, so it just kind of matches. So we'll just go with that. Okay, so our first section we're going to do is our take-home income. And I'm just gonna put a flag here and move that off to the side. Okay. So as far as our take-home annual income, we're gonna do our estimate or estimated annual take-home pay. And this includes my salary, and then my husband is hourly. So for him, I like to severely underestimate what he could potentially be bringing in for the year. So I know like the average of what each paycheck is, and I kind of go a little below that just to be on the safe side. I am not including any variable income into the equation here. So, we could get a tax return. I'm due for a bonus in July, I believe. My husband usually gets a Christmas bonus. I usually get a Christmas bonus. I might bring in income from YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not including any of that because none of it is guaranteed. So I am playing it safe and just going with my full-time income, my husband's, full-time income, and that's it. So we could potentially be bringing in more than this. And take-home pay is your paycheck, like your gross paycheck minus any taxes, any benefits that are taken out, retirement. We do not have any retirement going out right now because we are on baby step 2, which is paying off debt if you follow the Dave Ramsey program. So yeah, this is like what we actually get deposited into our bank account. So I just wanted to make that very clear. So as far as our estimated annual take-home pay, we are expecting to receive $67,465.06 at a minimum for the year 2019. Okay, and then we are going to grab another flag. This time I'll use maybe blue. And we'll put that flag right here. Just give it some space. I like to try to space things out when I can. Okay, so for our fixed expenses, I've got my little notes over here. And I've got my calculator handy because I know I'm going to need that here pretty soon. So fixed expenses. And these are essentially bills that come out either on auto pay or that I have to manually pay each and every month. So we've got our mortgage, we have our HOA, we have water and trash, we have Southwest Gas, we have Apple Music, iCloud storage, State Farm life insurance, Safeco auto insurance, we have CenturyLink for our internet, we have Hulu Live, which is essentially what we use as a cable replacement. We have Banner Life Insurance. We have T-Mobile. And we have APS Electricity. Okay. So those are our fixed expenses, and right to the right of it, I'm going to put in what the monthly cost is. So our mortgage is $1,181.69. Our HOA did go up, and now we're paying $105.95. The community is kind of in an uproar about that. I don't blame them. I'm not entirely sure what we're paying for, but that is besides the point. Usually water and trash is lower than $100 a month, but I like to overestimate our expenses and underestimate our income. So I always like to just be on the safe side. So Southwest Gas is $31. Apple Music is $543. iCloud storage is $325. State Farm is $38.70. Safeco is $116.58. CenturyLink is $65. Hulu Live is $47.82. Banner Life is $22.22. T-Mobile is $130, and APS is $175. And what I will do, where did all of my rulers go? Oh, there they are. I'm just gonna underline this right here. And I'm gonna put the total monthly cost under there. So our total monthly is $2,022.64. So what we can do then is we can put what our annual fixed expenses are. So if we multiply that number, 202264 times 12, we've got, is that right? Yeah. $24,271.68. And I like to figure out what the percent of income is, because my husband and I kind of base our goals off of percentages. So let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. 271. So to figure out what the percentage of the income is, you want to divide this total number by the take-home pay. So divided by 67,465.06, and that gives us about 36% of our income is going to our fixed expenses. Okay, so that takes care of the fixed expenses. And then I'm going to flip this over and we're going to figure out our variable expenses. So get that lined up. So for variable, we'll just do this purple. Line that down. I feel like when I don't try as hard, it goes down easier. And then when I try too hard, it like is more difficult for whatever reason. Although I did want to get that kind of flush against here. There. Okay. So as far as our variable expenses are concerned, variable expenses. Okay. So we have Costco. So we did decide in the year 2019 to set a Costco budget. A lot of that is because we are kind of making some changes to our diet, and a lot of what we need is going to actually come from Costco. So that's sort of the reason for that. And then we're gonna have our normal grocery, which that is going to just be like trips to our local Kroger or Fry's, mainly produce. And then we've got our household. I did decide to separate household from grocery for the year 2019, just to kind of get a solid idea of exactly, how much we are spending on food at the grocery store versus household. And the way that we handle that is I just do separate transactions. I'm really friendly with the cashier. I try to go when it's not like insane busy. I work from home, so it's easier for me to go to the grocery store during hours that are not super busy. I usually don't go on the weekends, or if I do go on the weekends, I go really early in the morning because I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I can go like right when they open at 5. So that's kind of the way that I personally handle that. I don't try to like combine it and then figure out the receipt and everything, so that's just too difficult in my opinion. So then we've got gasoline and car washes. We've got family fun money, which is like our entertainment. We have Andrew's pocket money. We have my pocket money. And we have Maddie's commission. So when she turned 4, we told her that she could earn money officially, and we're teaching her to spend 75% or like keep 75% and then to save 25%. Okay, so for Costco, we're budgeting $300 per month. For grocery, we're budgeting $80 per week. We're budgeting $15 per week for household. We're doing $220 per month for gas and car washes. Family fun will be $30 per week. Andrew's pocket money will be $20 per week. My pocket money will be $20 per week. And Maddie's commission is $5 per week. So the way that I figured this out is I multiply by 12, by 52, 52, 12, 52, 52, 52, and 52, because there's 52 weeks in a year. And I've already done the calculations on this, so you can go through and do the calculations if you want, but I'm just going to write down the number that I came up with. So for variable expenses, if you multiply each individual one and then add up the total, you get, where did I write that down? $15,080. And I'll just put down here percent of income equals, so again, if we take that 15 and divide it by this number, 67,465.06, our percentage of income for variable expenses is around 22%. And then we get to all the fun stuff. So we're going to take this yellow sticker here, and we're going to figure out how much money we have left over to go towards our financial goals. So how we figure that out is we do our take-home pay minus fixed expenses minus variable, and that equals 2 goals. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. So let's go ahead and figure that out. So we're gonna do our annual take-home pay of $67,465.06 minus this $24,271.68, and then minus the $15,080 for variable. So that gives us where do I want to write this? Maybe just right below it. That gives us $28,113.38 to goals. And so as far as debt is concerned, let's figure out, is this orange? Figure out exactly how much we're going to have going to debt of that, and then how much will be left for like sinking funds and savings. So I'll just label this as debt. And our debt equals a total of $19,590.01. So if we deduct, oh, and let me go ahead and get another flag. And we'll do this turquoise one. Did I already do turquoise? I don't think I did. No. Okay. So we'll definitely be able to pay off our debt, as you can see. And then as far as sinking funds, which I consider, they're like mini savings accounts, and savings. Oh, and I wanted to figure out, okay, hang on, before I jump ahead of myself here. So the 28,113.38 minus the 19,590.01 gives us $8,523.37 that we can put towards our goals. And then the percentage of this amount that's left over in comparison to our income, I wanted to figure that out and I forgot. So let's divide and figure out how much of our income is going to our goals. This makes me so excited, you guys. Okay, so a total of 42% is going to our goals. I don't know if you guys could see that. I think it was out of frame a little bit. I'm telling you. Okay, there we go. So 42% of our income is going to our goals, which means that we are living off of, 58% of our income. Our goal for the longest time has been, okay, let's live off of 75% of our income and 25% will go towards our goals. We are blowing that goal out of the water in 2019. And I'm so excited because as you can see, like for these variable expenses, like these are pretty comfortable expenses. Our pocket money is pretty generous, I think, for baby step 2. And we've got some entertainment money in there. We've got, a generous grocery budget. We're not like, we could lower this pretty easily, but as you can see, it's okay for us to have it a little bit higher because we're still just going to be able to accomplish all of our goals. So this is a very, very exciting, this is why I love like the annual budget and figuring all this out, because now we know, okay, we've got, an extra like $8,500 that we can play with for sinking funds and to get our emergency fund started and all of that fun stuff this year. And remember that I underestimated our income and I did not include any variable income. My husband and I typically get raises every year. We get bonuses. I think we'll get a tax return this year. Just all sorts of stuff. And like YouTube, I've started that. So I may get an income from YouTube. You never know. So none of that is included in this whole equation. So 2019 is looking to be a very, very exciting year. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys back out so you can see the whole picture. If I can line this up right. I need to figure out this whole viewfinder thing because it's driving me a little nuts, but that's okay. So this is our overall annual budget, and this is what I do every single year to figure out, you know, what we are working with and all of that. So the next video that you guys are going to see from me are going to be our 2019 goals, which is based off of this annual budget. So keep that in mind. I'm also going to break down our sinking funds, just kind of keeping this number in mind of how much we can put towards sinking funds. Also wanting to keep in mind that we do want to get baby step 3 started this year. I think we'll definitely be able to do that. So 2019 is going to be the best year. We should be debt free this year. I mean, the numbers don't lie. This is why I love this so much. And I should mention too that like all of the money, or that the fixed expenses over here do not include minimum debt payments. So this total, what am I trying to say? This total to debt is like all of our outstanding balances, but we're going to be putting like, you know, the minimum payments towards the debts every month as well, and all of that. And then our snowball payments on top of that. So I'm not sure where I'm going with that. But anyways, you guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button to catch all of my future videos. Everything I used to create this annual budget, the planner, the stickers, all of that is linked in the description box down below. It was all Erin Condren products. I do have a $10 off coupon that you can use to save some money off of your order if you do choose to order any of these items. If you have any questions, comments at all, definitely leave them down below and I'll respond as quickly as I can. And until next time, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.